I'm not a clown. I'm a unicyclist. And I want unicycling to become a social sport in China, just like square dancing. Square dancing is a sport that has made a huge influence on China. It's so big that it has almost become a culture. It's basically a group of people gathered at a square or park doing exercise and perform to music. On the other hand, unicycling is a new sport in China and not many people are doing it. So I thought, why? Why no one's doing this amazing sport? It's like a secret hiding away from this world. That's why I would like to convince you guys with the benefits of unicycling that I have found out through discovering this sport. First of all, health. Unicycling shapes your body in a really nice form, and it will help you lose lots of weight. Because when you're riding, you are using all of your muscle to find the balance. One of my friends, after their baby was born, found that his wife got her body shape back just in 1 month by riding a unicycle. It's also good for your back, as your back has to be automatically straight to maintain your balance. It mentally builds up your character, because you have to be really focused. In Japanese elementary school, they teach your students to ride a unicycle. The reason for that is because it's so challenging, and if the student has mastered it, they'll have confidence for further challenges. When I first started, there was no one there to teach me, and online tutorials don't exist in those days. After a while, I gave up, thinking that I could never learn this. But after our family moved from Taiwan to China, I was so bored that I picked it up again and restarted from the beginning. After months of struggling, finally, I can ride a few meters. But later on, whenever I face a challenge, I won't stop pushing myself until I achieved it, since I can ride a unicycle. And what's harder than that? Secondly, convenience. You can go anywhere with your unicycle, and it's always there for you and ready to go at any time. It can easily be taken on transportation such as metro, bus, train, or even planes. I also remember the first time when I brought my unicycle back to the airport, as the bag goes through the scanner, and the guy's face like, and he told other people to come. And I stood there and said, "Can I go now?" It's like, "Yeah." And they allowed me to take on the plane. Since it's so small and easily stored, I go everywhere with my unicycle, and you can also do lots of stuff while your both hands are free. Unicycle is super flexible. It can turn really small angles. For example, when you're crossing the street and there's a crowd coming towards you, I can easily get through the crowd by not hitting or crashing into anyone. However, that's because my feet are the brakes. So whenever there's something in front of me, I can quickly stop or turn to avoid it. After all, if you are still learning to ride and you can't ride, you can still use it as a chair, like this. And also, an exercise tool. That's right. That's exhausting. Thirdly, unicycling helps you connect with the society. Doing what you enjoy makes you want to explore your surroundings. So you get to know where you're living and make friends that are doing the same thing as you. And while you're enjoying riding, another thing is completely obvious, and that's you're saving energy and decreasing the air pollution at the same time. Through unicycling, I made a lot of friends, and I started learning new skills. I started filming myself and learn how to edit videos. I get to know different cultures and listen to other people's stories of how they were introduced to unicycling and the unicycle community they have in their countries. Unfortunately, most of the people in the world see a unicycle as a circus trick. And that has also been my experience in China. Once I was practicing my compound, and a man came up to me and said, "Hey, it's the guy from the circus." Later on, he started telling me to do tricks like I was a performer. I was shocked and offended at the same time. How dare he say that to someone who's doing a sport? Then this thought came to me. Since I can't change everyone's thinking, but at least I can show them that the unicycle is not just for the circus, but it can also be an awesome sport. In order to achieve this, we started a club in Shanghai and open camp for people who wanted to learn. Surprisingly, the people who learned from us went back to their hometown and started their own unicycle club as well. And the number are still growing. But by now, we already have more than 10 clubs in China, and the number are still growing. So join me in making this change in China and the world. I believe it can happen. And maybe the next time when you go to your square, you'll not only see square dancing, but unicycles too. Thank you.